If you've just been made a job offer, congratulations. But often when we get the first offer from the employer, the package is a little bit less than what we would have liked, or there's some factors to do with the job offer that aren't as attractive as what you were expecting. And so it's a little bit of a balancing act. And it's very important that you don't overreact or move too quickly when an offer or a verbal offer has been expressed to you, because you're about to enter into a very sensitive contract negotiation, and it's important to understand the key steps. The first step is obviously to get the verbal offer or a written offer in an email sent across to you. Enable you to really fully understand the offer, all the different components. Now, offers are not just a base salary. They're typically an employment package of salary, remuneration, bonuses based on, KPI achievement. It could be including commissions based on certain achievement of results, could be based on profit share, it could be based on various other additions to your package, healthcare, insurances, childcare, other little bonuses that might be factored in. And you need to look at everything holistically and look at the superannuation proposals, how it's all going to be packaged up. So you need to get to a total employment compensation number. You need to understand the entire package. And so often, people talk to you on the telephone, a headhunter might call you and give you the offer, and they sort of fixate on the highline numbers, so the salary, the base, maybe the performance bonuses and so on. But you want the nitty gritty. So that's step one, is to get the offer properly articulated, either verbally or in writing, ideally. Second step is, before you express disappointment with the offer, you must get your messaging right here. And a strong piece of advice is to use language along the lines of, first and foremost, I'm delighted to have received your offer. I'm really excited about the opportunity to join your company. However, the base salary was a little bit lower than what I was expecting, or it's a little bit lower than what I'm currently earning. Is there any room to move? Okay, so very, very soft language without putting a figure on the table. Now, I've just had an experience with a client of mine, and she immediately went back to the employer after receiving the offer and told them she was looking for another figure on the table. She was looking for another salary. Now, effectively what that does is it rescinds the offer. It pushes the offer back across the table. It takes the offer off the table. You've rejected the offer and you're saying, I want a fixed figure to appear in the offer. And that's very risky, because what can happen is the offer can actually be pulled right off the table and it doesn't come back across your way. But if you use the softer language, the softer approach, I'm delighted to receive your offer. I'm very excited about joining the company. But is there any room to move on the base salary? It gives you an opportunity and the employer an opportunity to see if there's any movement. There might have been another 10 or 15 or 20,000 in the budget, and they might come back with a counter offer to improve that base salary or that component that you're not particularly happy with. Very important negotiation strategy to keep the offer on the table, but at the same time be trying to negotiate an uplift in the offer so that the offer doesn't get pulled off the table. So it's a simple step, an important step to get right. Contract negotiations are not that easy, but if you follow those pieces of advice, I think you'll come out on top. You'll get a much better result than blurting out a figure or asking for a particular amount of money to be put on the table.